Here we are in New Mexico today on my Route 66 road trip with a bunch of old things donated. Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, and a bunch of old cars. Some of these, I think one of them were Elvis Presley's. It's a lot of old things donated. Coca-Cola, music machine, a bunch of old Coke bottles, and Elvis Presley right here, Marilyn Monroe back there, and a bunch of old-timey cars. Eddie Boop, old piano, and those cursed monkey things with the tambourines in their hands. I don't know if they work, but if they do, I wouldn't try it out, but I don't know what half of this stuff even is. All I know is these are a bunch of old-timey cars. There's a Corvette. I think Biden might have hid some documents for him in that one, I think. We got an old M&M guy back there, too. An old airplane over there. I'm still Texaco. A bunch of Texas things in here. There's a big boy. The original big boy. With a bunch of big boy stuff for Mickey Mouse. Here we have the Beatles, Ringo, George, John, and Paul. A bunch of old-time stuff. Another one of those cursed monkeys. Big boy. Again, there's a big boy. Got all the big boys. Giant inflatable Hulk. This random guy instead of this thing kind of creeps me out. Anyway, here's an old gas pump. 29 cents a gallon. Still a very good deal. A lot of stuff about Marilyn Monroe. Johnny Cash, original icon country singer. A lot of Marilyn Monroe. A lot of Marilyn Monroe. And more Elvis. Some more Elvis. A little bit more Elvis. It's an old cash register. And we got some other old-timey things. Some old videos playing. More Marilyn Monroe. The whole thing dedicated to Elvis. It's pretty cool though. John Wayne. More old-timey cars and some jukeboxes from back in the day. And Roy Rogers. Some more Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's everywhere in this place. And Elvis. Some older, old-timey things. More Elvis. Elvis when he was a kid, and when Elvis Presley was fat and dead. Frank Sinatra and a bunch of older singers up there. Jimmy Dean. Never really paid attention. There's some Beatles. Another cursed monkey with the tambourines. Maryland. Still gotta get the Maryland in there. Some old Dr. Pepper things with cornflakes. Coca-Cola, more older things. There's another Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, more Marilyn Monroe, Coca-Cola, some old cash register, some old cash registers. Yoda over there, kind of creepy over there. Anyway, some cursed monkeys that I showed you before. Eddie Boop, some guy and a horse. 1903, I guess, Fellowship 66, The Big Boy, which you've already seen, and Elvis Presley, a whole thing about Elvis Presley, another cash register, the illustrated Elvis Presley, some old cars, some motorcycles, more Maryland, and we get over here and we see the Elvis Presley newspaper magazine from when he died. Some more Elvis stuff from when he was in his prime years. An old license plate. We got one of them Mickey Mouse phone things. I wouldn't steal it, but I'd want it. Some Marilyn, more Elvis. Probably getting bored of hearing Marilyn and Elvis, but that's kind of all that's in here. Elvis when he was getting to the end of his prime. Dr. Pepper. The Beatles. More Beatles. A little bit more Beatles. I think as they got older. Some old Coca-Cola things. Old Coke products. Some old cars, some old M&M things. Russell's Drive-In. Fireballs. More old cars. A bunch of Army things. More Marilyn. Great actress, I guess. That's what she did. Don't really pay attention. Only thing I know is that she died and dated John F. Kennedy, Elvis, some woman named Selena. Some more things about Marilyn Monroe. Elvis and Marilyn. I guess this would be around the 50s. Some M&M products over here. M&M's playing golf, watching movies. That was actually at a hotel, at an Airbnb that I stayed at one time. It's crazy, because it must be pretty old. Some old M&M products. Elvis, Aaron Presley, some more M&M products. They're flying, and they're just a bunch of old M&M products. Coca-Cola. Elvis again. Yeah. Elvis, when he was in the Army. Some more Coca-Cola with Betty Boop. More Coca-Cola. That's not Elvis. Marilyn. Marilyn. There's a lot of Marilyn here. What is this, the 50s? 30s. 30s? Some gas pumps. 27 cents a gallon. Elvis Presley. Yeah, I'd steal those glasses, but they're connected to his body. An old car. Betty Boop again. And that is all. There's some presidents of the United States. From Washington to Bush. W. Bush. Alright, and that's about all in this old-timey museum with Elvis and a lot of Maryland. Random ghost town. I don't think anybody lives here at all. I think it's just here. I think people did live here. Also in the middle of nowhere. Like normally, it's a bunch of old ruins and cacti. It's an old car. I don't think anybody lives here. I mean, there's tire tracks, obviously, but that's just from tourists getting swindled to come here. I don't think anybody's lived here in years, maybe. There looks like some new houses. And this is old. I'd say it's probably a ghost town. Like, it's just a tourist destination. Old houses, ruins, bricks and blocks and mud. It's just never ending. It's hot out here, cloudless sky. Hopefully I won't get bombarded by a Tusken Raider up in those hills. It's just like nerdy Star Wars reference. God have mercy, I think people might live over here, but I don't know, it looks kind of modern. I'm not exactly sure though, but this is the most randomest little, in the middle of nowhere thing I've ever seen. There's some new cars over there. If I just trespass in one of these houses, I'll probably in trouble. Alright, well, that's it. This is in New Mexico as well. A lot to see in New Mexico, So, on my Route 66 road trip, I look for tumbleweeds, because usually when you're in these wide, huge open spaces with the dirt, in the desert, in the middle of nowhere, you usually see, depicted everywhere, there's tumbleweeds. Well, I found a tumbleweed. Well, my mom found a tumbleweed, but still, the wind is horrible right now. No wind right now. There's been wind the whole time I've been everywhere. There's no wind right now. So, all you're pretty much hearing are these cicadas. I don't know if they're cicadas or not, but they're random bugs who are making an annoying noise. And here I found a tumbleweed. And I'm about to enter this house. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm going to go over there for a couple seconds and I'm going to see if I can actually get in the house. Because I might be able to, see, the wind's picking up, but the tumbleweed won't go. But, this wind is picking up and hopefully, see the tumbleweed roll around. One like probably behind. It's cold picking up. Lonely house, it's just there. It's got no owners, and hopefully I won't get bit by anything. I'm not going to enter. I'm just going to look around. Oh, see, there's a plug, so it's not too old. This old ruin of a house that I don't know if I was actually technically legally allowed to get here. Probably not. Let's say. But I'm just doing this just so I can gain some subscribers on a social media platform. But yeah, that was here. Just random. Alright, so, we are still in New Mexico, and I'm at the Blue Hole, and it's closed. It's a giant blue, it's just from the sky reflecting. It's a swimming hole pretty much, and it's 81 feet deep, which is pretty deep, and it's closed right now. Apparently, from what I've heard from people so far, is that a giant rock fell inside of it, and I'm not exactly sure what caution I must presume, but it's basically a giant water hole that you can swim in and play in. It's apparently a pretty big tourist trap. It's a pretty big tourist trap, and you could jump off of it in different places, and yeah, but it's pretty much closed because there's a giant rock fell in it, and I was gonna record everything, me in it, and show everything, but a giant rock fell in, and they got a geologist in here, and they were trying to get it out, I guess it was pursuing a threat. 81 feet deep, 60-foot diameter, and the water temperature is 61 degrees, so you can't stay in there very long.
That's the best picture we got.
In Roswell, New Mexico, and there's a bunch of UFO activity here.
Yep.
Yeah, a bunch of UFO activity.
That's the best one right there.
And
Got hog jaw and
over there, you got Roswell test facility. I don't think that test facility is open, is it? Yeah, it's closed.
Is it just closed today for 2 people?
I got no idea. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been used. Where a UFO crashed, and it was all covered up, and people who had seen things were, well, basically threatened, and from one person, and the family believes it was murder. White Sands in New Mexico. I'm having to do this really fast because the wind is super bad out now. The wind's calm. The wind is still super bad in New Mexico, isn't it? The wind's still super bad. Yeah, the wind is super bad here in New Mexico, such as it was in Texas. But this is the White Sands. It's white sand. It's really all I gotta say. It's remarkable how it kind of looks. It's truly beautiful. Truly beautiful.
The other side of the brown fence is Mexico.
Everything on the other side of
Yeah,
that.
but I guess they have this as an area that nothing could survive in.
When they said wall, I thought they meant like stone walls or something.
It is a wall.
Yeah, but people still climb it.
It's so crazy.
You can't really easily climb it. That's why I'm saying border patrol.
There it is up there, and I bet that's why you can't get back there. They probably, because you know how they have this in now? You know how it come out some?
Yeah, but still most people get
You know
through
how
here.
I bet it was over here, but you can't get to it now because of this. You know, the wall, and then they have this kind of a facility. You know what I'm talking about?
You know, I noticed a lot of trains over there too.
See how the historical marker is probably in this no zone right now. You know how they come up? What is it?
go somewhere.
That yawn was so.
What?
Is it in the video?
What, you're going right or
Yeah,
left?
this is.
No, where from?
See if I can zoom in there. They got a Circle K over there. Got a Circle K. And this is still just Texas. You're really not gonna see much of anything. Let me turn around real quick.
There's Mexico.
And there is Mexico. Mexico. And that big brown fence over there. Yeah. That's that wall that Donald Trump told you about. It's crazy the things that are here. It's absolutely. But yeah, this is the border of Mexico. The border that blocks Mexico and
That's all Mexico.
Texas.
And they had all of them out there.
Oh darn. Alright,
They
so
have-
that's
they have work.
U.S. and Mexico, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
border
that's
right
U.S.
there.
Mexico and border, and you've got the border patrol access only.
Yeah, I'm just saying that some people have a work permit. They work better.
Is that also-
places.
Wait, that bridge over there, that thing over there where people are walking, does that also lead to Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, like
Some Mexicans work in the United States.
legally
Yeah.
right here. You see,
Legally.
Like legal. See right here where it says
Not
border
illegal.
parking.
Yeah.